the top 8 drivers of business value. So here are the top 8. And by the way, I'm here to say that there are so many drivers of value. You'll see lists of 6 and 8 and 10, but some of these have sub-points under them. But you'll get a good sense here in these top 8 as to what you can do. So the first thing that's obvious is increasing revenue and profits. As we mentioned, buyers want to know that there's going to be profits when they buy your business. So increasing revenue and profits is certainly appealing to them. Growth potential. Buyers want to know that if they come in and invest in your business or buy the whole thing, that there's growth potential. And so they're kind of looking for things that you haven't done yet, that they could maximize, that they could implement, so that they could maximize the growth in the future. So growth potential is important for buyers. Clean financials. We see this so often. And of course, I was trained as a CPA before I owned my technology firm. But, since then, there are a lot of owners who don't invest in making sure that they have clean financials. And we have several blogs on this topic as well. And they don't necessarily invest in having solid financial people on their staff, and if not on their staff, at least an outside resource. We really encourage you to get your financials clean and in good shape before you take your business to market, or even if you want to transfer it internally. Very important. Solid management team. This speaks to the dependence of the business on you. So what buyers don't want to see is dependence on you, the owner. They want to know that the business can run without you. And I'm here to tell you that, of course, if you want to sell your business internally, it'll be critical that you have a good team so that somebody can take over for you and run the business. And if you want to sell externally, the external buyer wants to know that the business is not dependent on you. So having a solid management team makes sense no matter which way you plan to sell your business. Quality products and services. That's a given, right? Buyers want to know that you're offering and selling quality products and services with good track record. Strong sales and marketing. Many times we've seen businesses that don't have strong sales and marketing. Luckily, there may be plenty of business coming in the door without it, but a lot of times owners haven't done enough to keep that sales and marketing going. And there's a good case study actually in our book that talks about a real life situation where an owner took his eye off the ball and thought that business was just going to last forever. And he didn't do enough on the marketing side or the sales side to ensure that future income stream. Low risk. Buyers want to be sure that they're not taking on a lot of risk when they buy your company. So they want to be sure that you've done everything you can to mitigate the risk. And we talk a lot about that in the course. Systems and processes in place. And you may say this one's pretty obvious. And some of you probably have really good systems and processes already. If you don't, I encourage you to put them in place. And that's just good business practice, no matter how you will transfer your business, right? To make sure that you have repeatable processes and that everybody on your team understands what they should be doing and things are done efficiently and effectively. So there are other areas and certainly other drivers of business value. The on-demand tool will actually ask you about 60 questions related to the quality of your business, and then it will give you a score in each one of those areas so that you know where you really should put your efforts to boost the value of your company.